Asta, I don't think biting is an actual, like, technical technique you can use on the guys, but fuck it and all that. To be fair, I would absolutely shit myself if I did that to Vito, because do you know why? Because he's one, his alias is known as Despair for the third eye, and also as well, have you seen what this guy can do already? So another colour page for Black Clover, because of course, you know, we gotta be spreading love, show, like, I mean, hey, you know what, Shonen Jump, they enjoying it, and very interesting, like, I was surprised, it's like, wow, like, it's actually like a colour of like Kyoto and like her sister. I was like, okay, that's another, like, I don't know, it's like, did they really like these characters? Like, because I thought, you know, Kyoto and her sister was like, you know, they're alright, but I wasn't expecting, like, oh, alright, I guess, like, people are really liking these characters so far. And just Vito was just like, I love this motherfucker, he definitely loves, like, going off this saying, yeah, we know you're, like, the despair guy and all that, but he's like, you really want to let people that there's no chance going at you. And both him and Kyoto, like, he's like, alright, let's go, let's fucking go. Like that, he's saying, look what they fucking did to Dad. Like, Dad's there just completely knocked out, and he's just like, the way how he just describes Vito is like, this difference in mana levels is too great, it's overflowing, like it's protecting him, and to the point where it protects him from other major spells. Like, I'm kind of terrified to go up to this, and it's like, no, regardless of what, I've got to do this for my family and everyone else. Both of them going in with the two swords going in. I love just the fact that they're doing this, and they're more like interested in the fact that it's like, oh, you were actually holding back in our fight, Asta. It's like, yeah, you too and all that. It's like, well, you have another sword, you motherfucker, so yeah, you were pulling some shit here. Like, they care more about their original fight than they do with this fucker, even though he's like 10 times stronger than him, and he's like just going, he's like, this is so fucking boring right now, come on guys, come on, pick it up, saying, you know, you're nothing but trash and leftovers if you can only get this far. And he's like, yeah, this guy sure likes to open his mouth a lot and all that. I just like, oh, we'll show you the powers of this so-called trash and leftovers, both coming in with the swords. It's like, alright, let's go, let's fucking go, charging in, slashing non-stop, going at him, and it's like, alright, they're doing a bit of fucking damage to him. It's like, they're doing a couple of cuts, and they're like, yeah, we can fucking do it, and they're like pumping themselves up mid-slash, like that, and then it's just fucking claws. Like, I feel bad for Kyoto out of all of them, because Asta gets it in the gut, which is gonna fucking hurt, but Kyoto just get it right in the face. You just, you better count your teeth afterwards and all that, because I don't think you got all of it. I think a couple of molars might have left out there. I mean, hey, if you like save some time going to the dentist and you got that really nice, like nasty one in there, but still, just like, he's like going there, it's like, you really think you got like your like hopes up and all that, these attacks will work? And fucking just after one hit, Asta's up and he's completely covered in blood and bruised, and I'm like, how fucking strong is this guy? This is how quickly damaged you get. Like, it's just like immediately blood everywhere, gouging out, and he's just like, nah, I ain't done yet. Like that, and he's just immediately pointing out, which one thing I'm actually kind of glad that he kind of described is one of the things that was like, okay, let's talk about some of the actual issues with you, Asta. One, you shit with dealing with ranged attacks, especially those that isn't throwing magic, like giant boulders. As he's just with pure magical energy at this point, he's just lifting up a boulder and throwing it at Asta, and he's like, two, you're weak to people using magic that have higher physical ability to you. It's like, that no matter what, Asta, you may be strong and all that, but regardless of what, if the guy is actually physically stronger than you, like, that's a fucking problem. And it's like, we see what this guy can do. It's like, his whole magic just works on him being physically strong and being able to kick your shit in, and just like Asta, the way that he responds to him is such a child. Like, yeah, and like, so what? And he's like, and this goes into the third one. You don't know when to shut the fuck up, and you don't know when to give up. As he fucking just pretty much just breaks his arm right there, as you just you hear it snap, and you just see it just go, ooh, that's it, you know, he's there just holding him like a fucking rag doll. It's like, yeah, Asta, look, you're an idiot that thinks, oh, as long as you have high spirits, you'll be alright. No, give me that shit, kid, on that, because things like that are reckless, and you attack the enemy and you get needlessly injured, and it's like, that pisses me off to no end, that trash like you wields those swords, that you had something from the beginning, you had no chance against me. And Asta, just the way he's like, I don't give a fuck, like that, I don't care, and it's like, he goes out and he fucking bites on that fucker like that. It's just like, that's what you get. And just even with that, it's just like you got that. It's like you just go, and it's just like just when both like Noelle arrives with Hyato's sister, it's like I guess animals don't understand. And he said, "What you get from giving up that?" It's just like, all right. So now it's what originally was a 2-on-1 has now become a 4-on-1. Well, it was originally a 2-on-1, and then it became another 2-on-1, and then it became a 4-on-1. It's like I'd love if Magna and Lux just got back up now and just like, nah, we making the 6. Let's go. Get all the black wheels on this fucker like that. It's like, this is how strong, like, I'm really glad that they're going to this edge. It's like, this, like, clearly Asta, like, as we've seen, like, with Julius Chrono, he's nowhere near to that fucking level yet. And same thing, it's like, this guy is a fucking elite. This is, like, what you do with serious guys. He beat up fucking Kyato's dad. It's like, yeah, you really think that's gonna be something? Like, I really am liking that. It's like, it's taken everyone. It's taken a bunch of people just to even damage this fucker. Like, and I'm loving that right now with Vito. So, hopefully, well, I'm kind of curious to see how they're gonna actually go around. Maybe, like, Asta and all them are gonna combine and actually do something a bit of the damage. I mean, we have clearly seen before that, like, Asta has been able to absorb one of Noelle's attacks and actually send it back. So, he might be able to do that. And saying, like, oh, you're not too good against ranged attacks. Well, as long as he uses that magic absorption sword that he has like that and is just able to send it flying back, I feel like that's the only way he can deal with the ranged attack. But especially it's like, yeah, Asta, like, the only way like he can really counteract, unless he finds some sort of, like, one of the swords turned into a bow or some shit like that. He has another weapon in there, or it's like some kind of weapon, or like some sort of anti-barrier like particle like barrier, what the fuck he's got. Like, there's got to be, I feel like Asta, like, especially, it's like, you know, it's very early on still in the series, is that he still has a lot of room to improve, and he still has a lot of stuff to actually, you know, drive for. And it's like, look at this fucking boundary right here that he's dealing with, like this wall, and it's like you're having to have more and more people to even go against him, because you even fucking both him and Kyato in enough. You got to bring in the girls as well to take it down, and it's like either Magna and Luck were having a hard time with them, and they're fucking strong as well. So it's like, this guy is definitely a fucking threat, and I'm really liking where it's going so far. So definitely really enjoyable, solid chapter. Definitely going to give it a solid 8 this week. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, what you thought about this Black Clover chapter. But that is all for me. Signing off, watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.